and welcome to episode 36 of A Slice of Pie podcast. My name is Kat Loftus. Thank you for joining us. We cover people and events along the South Carolina coast, especially in Georgetown County. This week, our guest is Trevor Day. Trevor Day is a local businessman and business owner who owns seven restaurants and bars, mostly in Georgetown along Front Street and one up in Pawleys Island. And we're going to take you on a tour through all these different establishments. We talk with Trevor first and find out a little bit of his background. And then we get up and we look at each restaurant, go to each restaurant. And you're going to enjoy this. You've probably eaten or had a drink at one of these places. So these are the ones that we're going to cover today. Between the Antlers, Buzz's Roost, Marker 42 Lowcountry Cantina. That's a Tex-Mex restaurant. The Hop Garden, which is not open yet. It's going to be a more upscale establishment with wine lockers on Front Street. Should be open by the time the Wooden Boat Show rolls around. Winyah Bay Brewing, which is in the old kudzu building in downtown Georgetown. And that's where they actually brew their beer. SoCo Woodfired Pizza. It's down on Screven Street, just after you turn off Front Street where the clock tower is, SoCo Woodfired Pizza. And then we drove up to Pawleys Island to see the Islander Bar and Grill. Now, I thought the Islander Bar and Grill was a dive bar from what I remember. I haven't been in there in a while, but they've really cleaned it up and it looks much brighter, much neater, much cleaner, and they have some great outside seating in the back too. So we'll let you see all of that. You're going to love this episode with Trevor Day. So sit back and enjoy episode 36 of A Slice of Pie podcast. Okay. Hey, Trevor.
How are you?
Good to see you. Thank you for talking with me.
Absolutely. Thank you for your interest.
Yeah, so we're sitting here with Trevor Day, and if you haven't met Trevor, Trevor owns several restaurants in downtown Georgetown, and I happened to meet him because the Georgetown County Clemson Club needed a place to hold a watch party, so you let us have the watch party at Buzz's Roost. Thank you.
Happy to have you. I know my fiance is very happy to have you as a Clemson grad.
We're so glad you have at least a little bit of Clemson connection.
Yep.
Although you're an Ohio State.
I am an Ohio State Buckeye, where I went to school.
That's all right. We still love you. Okay, so what we're going to talk to you about today is all about the different restaurants that you have, and you just show us a little bit around and talk about what they're about and just a little bit about each restaurant. So first of all, though, before we start, I did want to ask you where you were from. Where did you grow up? Were you raised?
I grew up in Lebanon, Ohio, which if you're familiar with it, which most people on this group probably are not, it would remind you very much of Georgetown, South Carolina. It's
a
very historic town. Lebanon is home to the oldest inn in Ohio, called the Golden Lamb.
The Golden Lamb.
The Golden Lamb.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the structures predate 1800. Beautiful little town. Just don't have the lovely water view that we're fortunate enough to have here.
I was going to ask you if it's on the water, but it's not on the water.
No, it's between Dayton and Cincinnati.
Okay.
Like I said, beautiful little town. It's a great place to raise a family. I was very fortunate to be raised there by my wonderful parents, and grew up with my brother there. Played a lot of sports. Wonderful school system, and just very lucky to have been raised there.
So, and then you went on to go to Ohio State?
Yes, I did.
What did you major in?
General business.
General business. Okay. What are you doing here?
11 years ago, and I know that because I moved down here a couple months before the 700 block fire, which today is the 11-year anniversary.
Has it been that long?
Yep,
11 years.
Been
wow.
11 years, and I moved down here in early May of 2023, or I'm sorry, 2013.
How old were you then?
Put me on the spot. 28.
Okay, 28. Okay.
Yeah, I'll be 40 this November.
You look good for 40.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
The grays are starting to sprout.
You're
in
a
there,
lot younger than me, that's for sure. You look good.
That's probably because of this business. But I had an opportunity to help a friend flip a restaurant, and he asked if I was interested. At the time, I was living in Charlotte. He asked if I was interested in moving to the beach for the summer and helping him out with a project, and came down here, and months went by, and then the fire happened, and I became very close to my now business partner and one of my best friends, Michael Miller, who had the original Buzz's Roost down the street, 700 block. we kind of had similar ideas and decided to do one together with our good friend Jerry in Wilmington. Wilmington led to our Carolina Beach location. We have since sold Wilmington. We still have Carolina Beach, North Carolina. And guys, Rodney and Dwayne, our landlords down at the current location of Buzz's, came knocking on Michael's door to ask him if he was willing to rebuild Buzz's in a different location. And he asked me if I would be a part of it. And I said, absolutely. And so ended up back in Georgetown.
Good. I love Rodney and Dwayne.
Yep,
They're a
guys.
lot of fun.
Characters.
A lot of fun.
Good guys.
Yeah. Shout out Rodney and Dwayne if you're watching. Okay. So, so you were already involved in the restaurant business when Michael called you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
Yep. I started with a company based out of Charlotte called BMG. I was general manager and helping with different locations of the Buckhead Saloon and Lodge Bar concept. More of a college party bar, DJs, live music. Not a lot on the food side, but I was familiar with it and just kind of grew into where we are now.
So you run how many businesses now?
In terms of what I'm actually running, I would say the Georgetown locations. I'm lucky to have a wonderful management team. Heather Richardson's fantastic. Justin Patterson's awesome. Chelsea Cribb's been great. I'm partners with Greg Metcalf at SoCo Pizza. That's been great. It's growing. Got John Four at Marker 42 Cantina. And Chase Runyon's our brewer at Winyah Bay Brewing Company. That's just getting started, but we're excited to see what the future is for that. And then the Islander Bar and Grill up in Pawleys, which Will
Can't
Couch,
believe you pot the
Will
dirt.
Couch from Suck Bang
Oh
Blow,
my
and
God.
Zach Baker from Neil and Pam's, and Graham Plummer and I,
the
we all
dirt.
went in together and decided to purchase the property, and we gutted it. If it didn't hold the roof up, we ripped it out and cleaned it up. It's a wonderful sports bar in Pawleys, and we've had a lot of fun with it.
Now, wonderful.
Michelle does a great job
you used
there.
the word wonderful with the Islander.
I know, unbelievable.
I mean, I wouldn't even walk in there a couple of years ago. I guess I need to go back in.
You got to check it out. It's you'll be shocked. Very
I
clean restrooms,
you're right.
Great food, a lot of TVs, very clean atmosphere.
I will be
good
shocked.
people, and we've had a really fun time flipping that one around.
Okay, did you were naming all your managers? Are you managing 6 or 7 businesses right now? 8.
8. Yeah,
that's
8.
a lot. How do you do that? How does one person do that in one day?
Good team. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be possible without those people I mentioned.
You did check in with all those people every day?
Often,
Yeah.
maybe not every day. I mean, it's become more of a scenario where if something's wrong, they'll reach out. But for the most part, I would say that they're all very capable, management, a very capable management crew, enough that I can foresee any of them having their own place someday, and I would not look at that as competition or a negative. I want to see people grow into what they dream of, and I think that it's a testament to their character and their work ethic. I think that I'm very lucky to have that crew around me.
You are fortunate because you can't be everywhere all at the same time, so you do have to rely heavily on those people that you trust, that are good hard workers, that are well organized.
Yes, they are.
Okay,
so probably more so than me.
Yeah, we always rely on our good friends that are like that. So today we're sitting in between the Antlers, which is the furthest, we're going to say furthest south on Front Street?
Yeah, it's a west,
furthest
south.
west?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and this is my first time being here. I'm probably the last one that hasn't been here yet, but it's a great location. I love the location right on the water. So talk to me a little bit about Between the Antlers. What's the vibe here?
It's, I would say, upscale casual. It's not quite your, run-of-the-mill, easy family, quick food, quick bites. The kitchen staff take a lot of time and put a lot of effort in the ingredients that go in, all of our, features and our menu items. We change the menu 2 or 3 times a year, depending on what we're feeling at that time. We're getting ready to launch our fall and winter menu in the upcoming weeks here, hopefully before boat show. The summer menu served its purpose. It did a great job. We had a wonderful summer. A little backstory of between the Antlers.
So you're going to tell me the backstory?
Yeah, a little over a couple of years ago, Tom Hall and Amy Peterkin Hall opened this restaurant. Tom was a character. He definitely a visionary. I feel like Tom never really had a job. He looked at everything as a passion and a hobby. He was fortunate enough to make money doing so.
So how long ago did he open this restaurant?
Tom opened it a couple years ago.
Okay, a couple years ago. Okay.
And I remember the grand opening day. I was down here to support them. They were customers at Buzz's and just good people. And I saw the kitchen drowning a little bit. So I just kind of took it upon myself to go back in the kitchen and start running the expo side. And Tom laughed as I was back there helping them get food out of the kitchen. And I tried to get him to come back there and help him with that side of things. And he said that wasn't for him, but he made sure to tell me, he goes, don't get too much on your plate because eventually I'm going to want you to come down here. I'll stay on as the landlord.
So you know how to cook?
A little bit. I'd say
prep?
more. Prep? Yeah, I mean, I can prep. I would say I leave the cooking up to the professionals. I more run the expo line and make sure that things are going out efficiently and correctly. Make sure that they're keeping up with it all and noticing any modifications and all that. But I came down here to help Tom, and he was very adamant about just make sure that I was around if he wanted to switch the plan. And last summer, he asked if I would be willing to buy he and Amy out of the on the operation side. They would stay on as the landlords, and Michael, my partner in all the restaurants, and myself both thought that it was a home run opportunity, and to this day I'm glad that we did it. Unfortunately, in January we lost Tom in a car accident, and it was tough on everybody because everyone really loved Tom. He was a great guy, and it's something I see him in this place all the time. I was
going to say, I bet the spirit of Tom lives on here
it does. Between the Antlers. all the quirkiness and all the fun that is to be seen in here. I've been involved with this place for a year, and I still see something new every day hanging on the walls. But I think that's part of the charm. I'm
sure Tom is right on your shoulder, whispering into your ear, letting you know that keep on keeping on.
Yeah, I think so.
So as we're in here between the Antlers, I see you do have a lot of cool seating options. You got some inside options and some outside options. Could we just take a little walk and you could explain to me what you got going on?
Absolutely.
First of all, I just want to look back here behind the bar. You got a pretty big bar back here. Yeah. You can see lots of people.
Yep.
So do you ever get behind the bar?
Not unless I absolutely have to. I'm like I said in the beginning, I'm very fortunate to have wonderful staff that works with me, and people have a tendency to really step up when they're behind the 8 ball. And I see our general manager Chelsea. She is all about doing all jobs in the building. She will do everything from wash dishes to bartend to pick up a table, to jump behind the line. She's a chef by trade, so she can do it all. Scott Dwyer's doing a wonderful job in the kitchen. Been very, very happy, and to see the progress that we're making here, and I'm excited for the new winter menu.
Okay, well let me grab the camera. We're going to walk around the restaurant a little bit. Okay?
Absolutely.
Trevor, what would you call this part right?
This is our indoor dining room. This is where you're going to be on the days with inclement weather. It's not a very large space. I want to say we can seat approximately 70 inside. 60 or 70. The focal point in this building definitely is the view. So if you'll follow me, I'll take you to the outside area that is covered also. This is our covered outdoor dining option. You'll see several tables out here under the shade, under the cover here, as well as we've got some seats right along the railing. We've got a view that I'm not sure that you can beat in the Lowcountry.
Do you want to describe to our listeners what we're looking at out this way?
We're looking out toward Winyah Bay, down Sandpit River. Comes around Goat Island here and then heads out into the bay. And it's a great place for these boats to moor up, and great place to kind of troll around in the boat and just have a nice, relaxing day.
That's the boardwalk in the back of
Yep,
Front
that's
Street.
the boardwalk. Buzz's Roost is the first one on the left there on the boardwalk. I can't really see it because it's blocked out there. Kaminsky House is right up here on the immediate left behind these trees.
So,
we do hope. That's Maggie. Say hi, Maggie.
Hi, Maggie. Hi.
So we are looking to add boat slips to this property.
Oh, wow.
Hopefully by next spring, we will have those in place. It'll both be slips for rent as well as slips for transient boaters to pop in, grab a drink, grab a bite to eat, and then be on their way. But we're excited to get these projects done.
Let me ask you about it looks like you have another bar over there. What's that space for?
That is a new space. That I will call Tom Hall's Vinegar Hill. He always called that place Vinegar Hill. It's some historic relevance that I do not know. Tom would have been quick to tell you, but unfortunately I'm not as filled in on that side of things. But we will have that done by Wooden Boat Show. It'll be a great spot to kind of sit up and enjoy, a drink, bite to eat, as well as we've got a plan for the Halloween time that we're looking to do ghost stories, 3 or 4 nights for the kids.
Will you be the storyteller?
Absolutely not.
So, are you a storyteller?
Definitely.
Let's walk around this.
Definitely people more qualified for that.
Okay, so you need more outdoor seating.
Yeah, more outdoor seating. This area I would say we haven't used to its full potential. The servers know that as the 500 section, but we're in the middle of buying some additional tables and chairs and stuff that we can kind of fix this area up and make it a better spot. During the summer months, it's not ideal just because it gets so dang hot.
Yeah.
It's you kind of want to be under the shade here, but it is a beautiful spot in the spring and fall. So we're going to make sure we can utilize that to its fullest potential here in the next couple weeks.
You do really have a lot of great dining spots. And during football season, do you ever have people come in here and watch the games?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we don't have a ton of TVs. It's definitely not our focus. Yeah. Sports bar side is definitely more Buzz's Roost. This is more of a quiet atmosphere. We do quite a bit of live music.
I did want to know if you have any bands or live
typically music. It's your duos, your kind of acoustic solos, your duos. We do a great jazz brunch. That's been a lot of fun. It's not every Sunday, but I'd have to check the schedule on it, what we have it rolling through over the next few months. I know we cut it during the off season a little bit, but during the busy time, we keep it going every Sunday.
And what are your hours here?
Hours are 11 a.m. Tuesday through Sunday. And on Sundays, we close at 3 o'clock. We do brunch. And then Tuesday through Saturday, kitchen will stay open till 9. We do have a brief period from 3 to 5 where we switch menus, so the kitchen spends some time where we're closed down, at least on the kitchen side, preparing for the dinner service and what the new features will be that evening.
All right, this is awesome. I can't wait to come in here and eat myself. So thank you for showing us between the antlers.
Thank you.
Okay, where are we now?
Welcome to Buzz's Roost.
Okay, there's also a great view off this deck. Okay, so what is Buzz's Roost all about?
Buzz's Roost is more of your family gathering place. It's a place where we get a lot of ball teams after the games at 8 Oaks. Anytime the tournaments are in town, we are full of kids and families during the daytimes. Birthday parties, graduation parties.
That really surprises me because I thought Buzz's Roost was a sports bar, but
sports is definitely at the forefront of what we do with 18 TVs in the building. That's a lot of what it is. But what people don't understand is this place is about 65% food sales. So this is a full-blown restaurant that just happens to have a fun bar atmosphere in the evenings. We do a lot of live music. Obviously, for the Clemson crowd, we turn on the game sound. We do the same for the Gamecocks, and if I can squeeze in my Buckeyes for the game sound, I will, as long as it doesn't cover up one of the other two.
Okay, let's go inside and see what you got inside of here. So we're inside of Buzz's Roost now. So.
Yeah, this is our inside. It seats a little over 100 people. Got a large bar, 8 TVs, just behind the bar, a couple on each side. We're able to show nearly all the sports games. We did not do the NFL ticket just because of our sheer size. It's ridiculously expensive, and we don't really see the need for it. We have a great game area for the children, skee ball, claw machines, darts, foosball.
Were these always here at Buzzards Roost, all these games?
We've had them a couple of years.
Okay.
Yep.
Are they used a lot?
Yeah, they stay pretty busy, especially on the weekends. And then that room there is where our microbrewery originally started. And I'll show you guys the new brewery here in a little bit.
I didn't realize
you can see where it started and where it's ended up.
I just want to turn around and get a little shot of the seating area right here, so you see lots of people, and just lots of TVs in here. And what's the you do have full service? What kind of food are you serving here?
To everything: seafood, crab legs, burgers, sandwiches, pastas, steaks.
Salads for the ladies?
Salads. We have several salad options. We do our number one seller is our crab balls, basically mini crab cake appetizers. Fantastic. Tacos are great. We have a lot of fun playing around with this menu. We've got a lot of range.
That's okay. So what did you want to show us back here? Is there something you wanted to show us?
Oh, well,
here?
that's the original brewery, Winyah Bay Brewing Company. We started that up 4 years ago. Small 2-barrel system. We had a limited capacity with it, so we just served beer that we made here inside Buzz's. We serve that beer here at Buzz's, but I'll show you what that's evolved to here in a little bit.
Okay, all right. Where would you like to get to next? Is there something upstairs you want to show?
Yeah, I'll show you the upstairs deck.
Okay, so we've just climbed up these stairs right here. We were in the parking lot underneath at Buzz's Roost, and we climbed up these stairs, and what are we doing up here, man?
This is our upstairs deck at Buzz's. We don't utilize it a whole lot, especially during the summer. It's just too hot. Hopefully we will have a roof over the structure as early as going into next spring. But it is a great rentable space for people to use for private events or anything like that, specifically in the spring and fall. It's got a view that probably can only compete between the Antlers.
So if somebody wants to rent this space, will y'all provide the bartender?
Oh yeah. Yep, we can provide the bartender, we can do buffets, we can do anything that anybody wants to. And the nice thing about having all the different restaurants here in town is we can do whatever they want. They're not tied into one certain menu, one certain style. I'm fortunate enough to work with anyone that can do sushi to Italian to great steaks and everything. Obviously our Mexican food over at the cantina. We've got a lot of range, and it's fun to be able to play with.
So if somebody wants to take advantage of this space, who would they talk to?
They would want to ask for Heather Richardson. They'd call the restaurant here at Buzz's Roost, ask for Heather, and we can kind of tailor an event to what their needs are.
Hey, okay. What did you say the hours are for Buzz's Roost?
Buzz's Roost is open on weekdays from 11 a.m. till between 9 and 10. Okay. On weekends, we typically try to close around midnight. We don't like staying open late in a town that's hard to find Ubers and taxis and stuff. I think it's just much safer to get everyone home and on their way, or on their way then home, than it is to push it too late.
All right, so we've seen Between the Antlers. We've seen Buzz's Roost. Where to next?
Let's go over to Marker 42 Cantina. I'll show you what we have going on over there.
All right, let's do it. Trevor, where are we now?
This Marker 42 Lowcountry Cantina.
Okay, so this is our Tex-Mex place, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Tex-Mex right now. We are doing some additions in the upcoming month or so. We have recently added sushi. It has been a huge hit.
That makes me laugh. Okay, before you go any further, so we're located, so our listeners can see the Kaminsky House through there. That's the old post office. And looking down that way on Front Street. And then if you turn around this way, Buzz's Roost is down that way, correct?
Yeah, down on the right.
Okay, all right. I think everybody, okay. So keep on going. What do you want to say?
Well, we've recently introduced sushi to the program. We might be doing a little pivot on the name and the concept to Number One Cantina. We've been looking at some options, maybe bringing some Thai food into the mix also. Just a little bit of everything.
Man, you need another restaurant for all that, I think.
No, I really don't want to have to deal with another
take over the
space.
furniture store, right? Just take over the furniture.
Oh yeah, Old Dog.
Let's go. Let's go inside and see what you got. Let's see. So we're coming into Lowcountry Cantina. How long has this been open?
We opened 2.5 years ago.
All right. So you got the big bar right here.
Yep, big bar.
And then you got some seating over here.
Yep, 2 dining areas. Great for groups of 25 to 30 for birthday parties or anything else. We can block off the whole area for family and friends.
You're so accommodating to all ages. I really like that.
Well, that's the goal.
Okay.
Like to be available for everybody. Chef Paul over there.
Chef Paul, how you doing? Hello.
So we've got
Chef Paul, why don't you want to come into the shop real quick? Come here.
Come here, Paul.
Come here. So what we want to talk about is your menu and the kind of things that you're serving here at Lowcountry Cantina.
He will be the executive chef over at the Hop Garden.
So many y'all are multi-talented here. You want to get in close to Trevor right here? So what are we serving here at Lowcountry Cantina?
This is Lowcountry Tex-Mex Fusion.
Oh, that's the word we're looking for. It's fusion.
Fusion. Yeah.
As Trevor mentioned the word sushi, I'm going, what are we talking about?
We also have sushi going on. We started about 3 weeks ago. It's very, very good sushi.
So Trevor was mentioning to me earlier that it's kind of a low country spin on Mex-Tex. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Right. So, for example, we have cheerwine barbecue carnitas tacos with cheerwine barbecue sauce. We also have shrimp and grits with chorizo and shrimp instead of your andouille or
okay. All right. Okay.
We do a fried green tomato and maseca flour.
And that's served with like a prickly pear jelly and a red pepper jelly.
Now this is kind of upscale Mex-Tex. It really is. Okay. You have tacos, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. A lot of tacos.
Okay. I'm going to talk about the little that I know. You have tacos, burritos, quesadillas, all those kind of things.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Enchiladas.
Okay.
We have wonderful salads.
Okay.
The salads are unbelievable.
Okay.
Here, if you want to explain those.
Taco Cubs are top sellers. So we put sweet corn, esquites, which is elote corn off the cob, chicken and carnitas, and then egg, pickled onion, tomato, avocado. We have cilantro lime ranch. We have chipotle ranch.
That sounds so good. I'm sorry, this is definitely a step up from Taco Bell.
Yes.
So if I send my husband out on Saturday night when we're watching football, I'll just say, just get down to Lowcountry Cantina.
And we've got the TVs as well.
Do y'all do takeout here?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
We
can cater. We'll do takeout. We can do events. Anything somebody wants.
Oh, hours here for Lowcountry Cantina?
We open at 11:30. Pretty much every day, with the exception of 10 a.m. Sundays and Mondays, where we do brunch. We went ahead and added Mondays for brunch just because there's very few options in Georgetown for somebody to grab brunch on a Monday, and in the event they are off work or just ready to start work a little bit later. That's understandable. We are open till 9 p.m.
This restaurant is open every single day.
Yes, it is.
God bless you.
I'm not here every day. Every now and then I get a day off.
Good. That's good to know. We all need a day off every now and then. And what's your price range in here? What do we?
I mean, your entrees are anywhere from 12 to 22. Sushi rolls are going to run anywhere from 10 to 13. We try to keep everything pretty affordable. Everybody's been hitting the wallet the last couple of years, and we try to do our part. Food costs may not be exactly where we want them, but we feel that if we're giving a quality product to people for a fair price, that they'll come back and hopefully partake in the bar activities too.
Okay, and I love your decor with your Marker 42 up there. It really is. Oh, it's called Lowcountry Cantina?
Yep.
Or Lowcountry Cantina?
Yep, Marker 42, Lowcountry Cantina.
Marker 42, Lowcountry Cantina. Okay,
yep.
Great. All right, super. Thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
Okay. All right,
Thanks,
Trevor,
buddy.
where are we going to now, man?
Walk across the street to the Hop Garden.
Okay, so Trevor, where are we now?
This is the future Hop Garden.
Okay, Hop Garden, and then we see way there in the back in the brick building, that used to be kudzu, and now it is?
That is Winyah Bay Brewing Company.
Okay, Winyah Bay Brewing Company. So now we're going to go in the Hop Garden first?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Yep.
So Trevor, we're on the outside of the Hop Garden. So you said there will be seating out here?
Yeah, we'll start with 6 to 8 tables here in the next month, hopefully. You see these areas where the pavers are laid. Those will be tables set in there. This will be a walkway running up through the center. And then you'll see 4 tables on the right side and as many as 6 to 8 eventually. I'd like to put a solo stove, smokeless fire pit out there in the back with hopefully some Adirondack chairs around it for a good place to sip wine and sit out by a fire.
Okay, let's see what's inside.
Yeah.
All right, so we're inside at the Hop Garden. What's this concept, Trevor?
This will be a little higher end tapas, small plates. We'll do chef's features every weekend, most likely Thursday through Saturday, while supplies last. We look to keep things fresh and rotating on that chef's menu. The focus in here is definitely wine, craft cocktails, but also an elevated experience for a tap room. We will be serving 8 of our own beers from Winyah Bay Brewing in here. That way we can provide an experience for both, the beer drinker and also the folks that, enjoy the wine or the craft cocktails a little bit more. And we're also excited to introduce a mocktail menu that'll include several alcohol-free options.
There you go.
For the folks that are also trying to stay away from it. So we want to be supportive of everybody.
I like that. Talk to me now. You have a wine locker program.
Yes.
So where are the wine lockers?
Wine lockers you see over here. I've got 30 of them over on that wall. Those will be individual wine lockers that people have purchased. They will buy the wine from us, stock their personal locker. They will be offered some different options that won't be on our everyday menu, as well as some opportunities to get involved with quarterly wine dinners. I'm going to do a annual Christmas party for the Wine Locker program folks. That'll be, in all likelihood, a black tie event, or at least an upscale event where we'll do fundraisers for a local charity around Christmas, so that we can give back to the community.
Have you already offered these to the public yet?
I sent a couple text messages out regarding the Wine Locker program, and within probably 48 hours, all of the wine lockers were reserved.
Wow.
I was keeping 6 for the restaurant for us to store some of the higher end wines that we have, but I may end up punting on that idea and go ahead and selling off the last few.
Was anybody upset with you that they didn't get a wine locker?
Extremely.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, I think I'm noticing some of Jeannie O'Neill's art in there.
Yep. Jeannie O'Neill's going to be providing us with several beautiful pieces. Got more to come. We're just threw some stuff up there for now just to keep it off the floor. But I love her work. I think it's great for our vibe. Really brings the beautiful outdoors of the Lowcountry inside.
Let me ask you something. So, say I had some wine. How many bottles of wine can you store in a wine locker?
Depending on the exact bottle, probably 12 to 15.
Okay. So when somebody orders, are they ordering from you, through you?
Yeah, they will order them through us.
Yeah.
And we will stock their locker. And for example, if you were coming in on a Thursday, you can call up to the restaurant, a couple hours before you're going to be here and say, "Hey, Justin, would you mind decanting this bottle of X?" And we will go ahead and have that ready for you. We've got several different style decanters, different things to play with. Beautiful
Barware.
martini glasses. Those will be for the dirty martinis. As you can see, we really focused on copper and brick, and the natural wood colors in here. So it's been exciting.
And then you see the brick underneath. Okay. What's going on with that screen back there? It seems to be changing with the
It is. That's a TV.
It's a TV.
It's Samsung frame. It's got a matted technology that gives it a matted finish, so it looks more like an actual piece of art when you have it turned off.
I love it. What's going to be in these 2 spaces right here that are
there's shelves that'll go in those, and those will be the liquor,
okay.
The liquor shelves. We will have a bourbon focus in this restaurant. Obviously, the cantina focuses on tequila. Between the Antlers, I think our plan is to kind of evolve to a more rum-driven menu. Buzzes a little bit of everything, and then here we'll favor the bourbon.
You have more seating in the back?
Yeah. There's the whole dining room back here.
So this is the kitchen. Is this a kitchen?
Yep, kitchen under construction. There'll be more art hanging down the hallways here.
Okay.
Server area right here. We got to finish all this up, block it off.
Yep.
But restroom.
Wow, you do have a lot of seating back here. Oh, look at the fireplace.
So the fireplace, this whole room was original. This was all outside. This is an addition to the building. The fireplace was here. We opted to build around it, ran gas lines to it, so it will be a gas fireplace.
Why did you choose to do this garage door?
Because during the fall and spring, I want to be able to open up the whole place to the outside, give it a indoor outdoor vibe. That way, we can add the tables out here, and you feel a part of everything. If we want to put some acoustic music or something, some easy listening type stuff, we can put that out here.
Okay, dude, what's going on with this grassy wall? This wall over here?
Really, we just wanted a green wall. We just wanted wall with greenery. We're going to add a Hop Garden logo in copper on the center of that with some lighting on it. That way, it pops. It should be a great Instagram wall, from what I understand from the young people.
Okay, all right. So what will be the hours of operation for this restaurant?
Not sure yet. In all likelihood, it will be Wednesday through Saturday, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Fridays and Saturdays we might run till 11. We will not be open for lunch. We've thrown around some ideas of doing a brunch here on Sundays, but not 100% sure what that's going to be yet. We're very early on in the planning stages of it. But
do you have any idea when this is going to open?
Hopefully before Wooden Boat Show.
Which is when?
I believe the third weekend in October. So we're 3 to 4 weeks out.
Yeah. Ooh, good luck.
Yep.
I'm sure you can get it done. Okay. Where are we going to go to next?
We'll go to Winyah Bay Brewing next. As you remember, you saw the original space over at Buzz's, and I'll get to show you what it's morphed into. The actual hop garden.
Okay. So we're leaving Hop Garden, and we're walking over to Winyah Bay Brewing.
Yep.
Okay, and so you said this is going to be a hop garden. What are hops?
Hops are what you make beer out of. They vine up. They grow quickly. We're going to run chains across the top of that, and then chains every 2 feet spaced out. And as they vine, they'll climb up the chains and then cover the whole thing. So it'll be a green wall of hops, Cascade hops in particular, that we'll be able to utilize for some of our brews.
So you'll harvest the hops, and wow.
Yep. And then this side will be your mint, your basil, thyme, anything that the bar program or the kitchen wants to use. We'll plant some stuff out here.
I do want to just take a minute to look at this building, because I remember when it was the original kudzu.
Yeah.
Coming here to get cookies and cakes. It was so much fun. Let's see what you turned it into.
The outside still looks the same, but the inside's quite different.
So going in, okay. Oh yeah, it is quite different for sure. Absolutely. Okay, so what is this business all about?
This is our production facility brewery. You've got your what I call run-of-the-mill tap room, where we're able to serve our beers that we make here straight out of the fermenters. Doesn't get any fresher than that. The unique part about this brewery is everything's in one room. We were able to create a viewing platform for the process, so tours and stuff are not needed, because you can sit here right on a brew day, which Chase is brewing tomorrow. So folks can come in, grab a seat, watch the brew process itself. This is a 10-barrel system. We've got 4 10-barrel fermenters and 2 20-barrel fermenters. He's got, I believe he is brewing Hop Suey IPA tomorrow. He just brewed Blueberry Wheat, I believe yesterday or the day before. But this will allow us to distribute and get out into the market. So hopefully you'll be seeing our draft beers at anywhere from golf courses, Devido, True Blue, Caledonia Reserve, to golf courses up in the North Myrtle area, to all your restaurants on the Marsh Walk, our own family of restaurants, obviously. Neil and Pam's, Neil's Creek House. We're looking forward to getting our beers out for Bike Week. We will have our draft trailer up at SBB, so that'll be rolling. We're excited to be a part of that. And then we just brewed a lager. Chase brewed a lager called Wooden Boat Beer, so that'll be available for Wooden Boat Show. I believe the city, the Boat Show Committee has said they'd like to pick it up and have it down on the street. We'll be distributing through Southern Crown Partners. We're just really looking forward to getting out in the market.
So there's not a lot of seating in this. So this is mostly about brewing.
Yes, this is a production facility.
So,
There's, approximately 30 seats inside. We've got about 18 seats outside.
Oh, there are some outside seats?
Yes, yeah, just the picnic tables out there. And we'll add more. We're looking to add, kind of a fenced-in children's play area that will have giant Jenga and Connect Four and just things for them to goof around with. But right now it's early on, and we're just feeling out what the next idea is.
Trevor, do any of these beers go to your other restaurants?
Not yet, but they will be in the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yep.
So as you brew and put it in the container, I guess it goes in some kind of container.
Kegs.
Kegs to
Yep.
go to. You have
those
these,
kegs.
Okay, so it goes in, and then these are delivered to the different locations right
Yep.
here. Okay.
Yep. So like I said, Southern Crown Partners will be our distributors, so they come pick everything up, take it to their warehouse. We have to buy it from them, and then they deliver it to our different locations. So they take care of the storage and everything else. We are built to house quite a few kegs in the building. We have a very large walk-in cooler that we can do that. We look to add a food truck here in the next upcoming week, so that we'll have 8 to 10 food items. Right now, we stick with simple hot dogs, chili dogs, chips, all that.
So you do serve some food here?
Yeah, we just have hot dogs, chips, a couple sandwiches, stuff to just keep people fed if they're hungry.
And you do have some merchandise.
We have a little bit of merchandise. We've got a lot more coming in very soon.
I like this. Okay, cool. A couple of games.
Couple of games for the kids.
Okay. Is there anything out back behind?
Not yet. That is where we hope to put a children's play area and kind of some mulch and fence it in.
Yeah.
But that's down the road, permits provided and everything else.
Where you have a storage area back here? You
Yeah.
said?
I'll show you the walk-in real quick. This is everything that goes into making the actual beer. Actually, a little low on stuff right now. And then this is the walk-in.
Oh my gosh.
So
This is beer that's ready to go.
some of it. That is ready to go. Those are all new kegs. These are all kegs for in-house. These are all empty. Those are empty. Those are all full.
Wow. A lot of beer. A lot of good beer.
It'll be a lot more here in the
Okay.
upcoming months.
Okay. Okay, Trevor, where are we now?
The SoCo Woodfired Pizza.
Okay, and this is located on.
This is on Screven Street, just
Screven.
down from the clock tower
There's
at
the clock
Front
tower.
Street in Screven.
Okay, so when is this open?
We opened early May, a year and a half ago.
And what are the hours of operation?
We open at 11 and we close 9 or 10,
Every day?
7 days a week.
Wow. Okay. So what are we serving in here?
Primarily a pizza place.
Pizza.
A little bit of everything though. We've got pastas, salads, pizzas, great sandwiches, just some fantastic offerings. And it's a traditional wood-fired pizza oven.
I like it. I like it. Nice big bar. Couple of games.
Yep.
Very nice.
Great place to watch a ball game. We do have the NFL Sunday ticket here.
Do customers ask for that?
Oh yeah. Yep.
So the purpose of having the Sunday ticket is you can get to any game?
You get games all over the country. Yeah. Every NFL game that is playing at the 1 o'clocks on Sunday or the 4 o'clocks on Sunday will be televised.
Okay, let me just look and see what kind of pizzas you guys have.
Yeah.
Wood
Got
fire.
great offerings on the pizza.
So,
Hi there, Caroline. Good.
okay, and you have salads, subs, pasta, build your own pizza. Of course, the wings.
Oh yeah, wings are phenomenal here.
Okay, cool. All right. This is very nice. Okay, let's get back outside for just a second.
All right.
Trevor, so far we have talked about Between the Antlers,
Yep.
Buzz's Roost.
Yep.
Where did we get you after that? The Hop Garden?
We
no,
went
the
to Cantina, went to the Hop Garden, Winyah Bay Brewing, and now SoCo Woodfired Pizza.
That's a lot of businesses. So you have to feel good about your contribution to the revitalization of Georgetown. I know with the addition of the George Hotel and more restaurants, there seems to be a lot of people coming to Georgetown now.
Yeah, it's nice to see it growing. The George is a key piece to that, having the hotel here on Front Street. Folks at Frank's, that is obviously a household name in the area.
Right.
They've done an amazing job for years. Yeah,
Frank's on
yep,
front right there. Yeah.
right there. But you know, they do a wonderful job, and it's bringing folks from Pawleys Island, Litchfield, even Myrtle Beach, down to Georgetown that maybe wouldn't have stopped down here otherwise. And they're, you know, when they come down here, they realize that there's a lot more to offer here in town as well.
Yeah, it's very exciting, very eclectic.
Yeah.
You got some art galleries going down here. You still the Strand Theater still going here with the Swamp Fox
Yep.
players.
Yep.
And of course, Carol Giroux and the City Council is doing a great job.
They are.
Uh-huh.
They are. They've really helped. I think they're really helping Georgetown turn a page. You know, kind of into a new. It's kind of cliche, but it's giving it a new beginning. I think that we're getting a lot of folks, you know, relocating to the area. You know, some folks may not like it. You know, some embrace it, and I just, you know, I'm of the mindset that you can't stop it, so you might as well embrace it, and make the most of it. I think Georgetown has a lot to offer, and I think that we'll continue to grow and evolve. And
well, you know, you need good life in your downtown area. You need it
Absolutely.
because people need jobs.
Absolutely.
And then you want to see some businesses behind those glass storefronts. You don't
Yep.
want to see empty spaces.
Yep.
So it's good for everybody.
When I moved here 11 years ago, it really was hard to wrap my mind around why there were so many empty buildings. And now, if you see an empty one, it may not last 2 days.
Yeah.
It's nice to see the growth here. It's nice
Very
to see
exciting.
the people coming from different areas. You see a lot of these businesses aren't just, you know, first startups. They're, you know, people's second location, third location, seventh location. You know, it's nice to see a brand such as Indigo Road, you know, bringing the independent to Front Street in Georgetown. It's important to the revitalization of Georgetown.
You know, and as a realtor, we used to be able to sell the properties in the historic district for not much money, and now the historic district properties are hard to get.
Yep.
And high priced.
Yep.
People want to be down here. It's exciting, and it's really walkable.
Oh yeah.
People walk or
Yep.
bring their golf carts
Yep.
from.
I love being able to golf cart to all 6 of the different businesses. I live down here downtown, and you know, I love this little town, and I think they're doing a good job of, you know, getting it to where it needs to be. And I think that the more creative thinking that we have in what Georgetown can be, the better off we'll all be.
Yeah, it's kind of like where history meets development, right?
Yeah.
So you don't want to lose one and you don't want to lose the other.
No.
You want to embrace all of it. And I love that it's waterfront too. People can bring their boats in, pull up, and enjoy a nice meal.
Absolutely.
Which is so cool. Okay. Have we seen all of your businesses, Trevor?
We can run up to Pawleys, and I've got one more surprise to show you. The one that you have been in disbelief of all along. I'll show you the new Islander.
I am in disbelief, and you will have to make a believer out of me. So let's go take a
look.
Ride up to Pawleys, see what we can see. Okay. All right, Trevor. Here we are at the Islander. Now, locals formerly like to call this a dive bar, right?
Yeah, it's a clean dive bar.
It's a clean. When did it become clean?
We bought it 3-4 years ago.
Okay, so let's go inside.
And we gutted it. It's no longer the dirty dirt.
Let's go inside and see what you did. Okay, now, wow, it really does look better. Let me just kind of pan around here for just a second. There's no mushy carpet on the ground.
No.
That's nice.
All clean.
Okay. I guess that's the bandstand.
Yep, that's the band stage.
Has it always been there?
Nope.
I thought it was like in another corner.
No, we changed the whole layout of the place. Ripped out some walls.
Okay, so you did say earlier there used to be a law office in here?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Where was the law office?
There was a wall here, and it was in this corner.
Okay. God bless that person. So you have a couple tables.
Yep, got a few tables.
Orson, you got a pool table.
Yep.
Okay.
Got a claw game.
A claw game.
We've got darts on the other side around the corner over there, and then we have these windows that draw up during the fall. We pull them up during the fall and spring, so it's kind of an indoor-outdoor element.
Okay, is this a bar right here?
This is a bar.
Or a service bar?
No, we can use it for special events. We can put anything around if somebody has, you know, a special birthday party or.
Where's your working bar? Is this your working bar?
That's the whole thing.
Okay, let's come over
Very
here.
large bar, about 24 to 30 seats.
A lot of TVs. Okay, let me come
Great spot to watch a ball game. We do have the NFL ticket here.
Okay, and is that to the outside? These
Yep, that's the outside.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go out there in just
Hey,
a second.
Bill.
Not yet. Not yet.
Got a couple TVs right here. Be right back, bud.
Okay, it does look nice. Okay, and then it keeps on going.
Yep. I've got darts over here.
Where are the darts? Oh.
Golden tee.
Oh, these are the darts.
Yep.
Okay, it's different. How does that work? I don't even know how that would work. Do you throw something at them?
Yeah, soft tip darts.
Okay.
Yeah, they stick in there.
All right, so it does look a lot better. It has some more light in it than it does before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you have an outside part?
Yep. He's my business partner.
Uh-huh.
She is working on some chairs.
That's right. You need a woman's touch. Okay. So this does look nice out here.
Yeah.
So people can come out
nice
here.
covered area for people to sit outside. We're going to put a couple TVs up there. Decided this week. So
there you go. I like this.
Parking, plenty of parking around the back. Yes, it was a great trip. It really was.
So you
a lot
would
of
come
fun
on the side road. You would come down that side road. Yeah. So can people park on each side?
Yep. We'll park back there. Park right up here.
It looks like this is a very nice roof. I like this outside part.
Yep. We added this part a little over a year ago, I believe.
And you've got more tables over here.
Yep.
Like the lights on the tree. That's a nice touch.
It looks beautiful at night.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. How you can open up those windows
Yep.
right there. Did y'all add that?
Yep.
It's really nice. Okay. Hi there. How's it going? Good to see you. Okay. What are the hours of operation for the island?
We are open at 11 every day, 7 days a week. On weeknights, it'll typically close around midnight. Maybe a little earlier, maybe a little later, and then the weekends, 12:30, 1 o'clock.
Do y'all serve any food here?
Oh yeah,
You
yeah,
do?
we've got a full menu. Yep,
Oh,
big
what kind of
menu.
food are you serving?
Great food: wings, sandwiches, couple salads. We do Taco Tuesday here.
Do you?
Always have specials. Just whatever they're feeling that day. I mean, we've got great food. Great ahi tuna, fish
Nice.
sandwiches.
Very nice.
It's been a lot of fun to play with.
Okay, Trevor, so we're going to wind it up right here at the Islander. It is a lot better. You did make me a believer. I would come here for a drink. I am noticing that outside we had some Gamecock cornhole and some Gamecock signs on the wall. You want to talk to me about that a little bit?
So, I root for all teams in state. It's good for business. But Zach Baker, my partner, Will Couch, also partner, they both went to USC. Graham Plummer is a big Gamecock fan. And obviously I'm an Ohio State fan. So me hanging in the Ohio State stuff in here got voted out. So
is it okay if I come in here with my friends?
Absolutely. We have plenty of Clemson fans that come in to watch the games. Okay. Everybody's friendly. We have great food, great wings, sandwiches. It's a good spot
if
to
a
catch a ball
random
game.
sign shows up in here, don't blame me. But
That's all right.
You never know.
We
You never
can do
know
that.
something might show up in here. Okay, so let's just recap. So we were down in Georgetown on Front Street. So you go through your businesses one more time.
We first at Buzz's Roost.
Between the Antlers.
Oh yes, between the Antlers. Went into Buzz's Roost. Went over to the Barker 42 Cantina. The Hop Garden, which will hopefully open in the next month or so. Winyah Bay Brewing expansion. We stopped by SoCo Woodfired Pizza, and now we're up here at the Islander.
Okay, are you looking to open any more businesses? No. Are you full? You have enough to do?
I think I've got a full plate.
Well, we thank you for everything you've done for our town, both Georgetown and Pawleys, and thanks for all the energy and enthusiasm and time and talent that you brought to here. Because
appreciate that.
So many people that appreciate, so many families, old people, young people that you come and enjoy all these different places. So we wish you much continued success. Are there any other messages you'd like to say to the people, or you want to give a shout out to your fiance?
No, Kayla Pravat, my wonderful fiance that is very patient with me when I'm doing all this stuff. She's definitely a one of a kind to put up with all the stuff that I've got to deal with, and my mind always racing. But I do appreciate her. I've got a wonderful group of friends in Georgetown and an amazing staff and management team and everything else. This all wouldn't be possible without them.
Okay, well, thanks so much for letting us interview today, and we look forward to seeing you around town.
Thank you.
In the future. Talk to you later.
Bye.
That That was pretty amazing. 7 different restaurants. So I'm glad that there are people among us who are so organized that they can run that many establishments successfully. And if you haven't tried one of those restaurants, go in and order something, have a drink. It's really it's just all upbeat and enjoyable places to be. So try one of those and let us know what you think. Trevor did mention that the Hop Garden will be open by the Wooden Boat Show. So I did want to mention the Wooden Boat Show dates. That's going to be October 19th and 20th in Georgetown, South Carolina, along Front Street. It's the premier festival in Georgetown, with one of the final events being that some participants actually have to build a wooden boat and make it go across the water. They also have a cardboard boat event. So they've got a lot of vendors there, a lot of great food, musicians. So save the date of October 19th and 20th for Georgetown's Wooden Boat Show. I hope all of our friends in Florida and North Carolina and Tennessee are staying safe with the Hurricane Helene, which is coming to shore. So hunker down, make sure you got plenty of batteries and some ice in your cooler and gas in your tank. But we hope and pray that you're going to be okay. Thank you for tuning in to episode 36 of A Slice of Pie podcast. We hope you enjoyed this episode. And until we see you next week, have a great week. See you soon.